have to apologise guys, when we filmed the Q&A we were outside. You can hear crickets in the background, but I hope our questions are still audible. It's come to the end of my trip, so we're not able to refilm. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today is a long awaited Q&A. We have all of your questions. I'm a Zambian based in Germany with lots of interest in your food truck concept. How do I communicate with you guys? I think I have lots to bring to the table. Send us an email at hello@thewingting.com. I'll leave in the description bar and we can pick up from there. Food truck or brick and mortar store, which one do you prefer? Both has its pros and cons, but as entrepreneurs starting out in the food industry, the food truck is a good place to almost like learn all your lessons.
Test the waters.
Yeah, test the waters.
It depends, because a food truck, like you said, you can test the waters and it brings out your creative side. And also if you want to be in it part-time, it's also good. If you just want to do events and things like that, especially if you have another career. Whereas brick and mortar, it's everyday operations that you might have to do, and you have fixed costs. So
Number 2 is, what is the cost of living?
it changes based on your expenditure.
Yeah, and based on your lifestyle, really.
Yeah, and based on your lifestyle.
But there are some things that are expensive. For example, I didn't realise cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter, how expensive it is here.
Yeah.
Because there are some items, well, quite a few items that are imported.
Yeah, and online there's a cost of living indicator. Maybe we should have checked that before we answered the question, right?
We can add something. Could you list possible profitable business ideas? I do have a video that I'll link in the description bar as to what business opportunities I've seen.
Is YouTube big in Zambia? I'm not sure how.
Not yet. I don't think it is yet.
Yeah.
Eventually it will be though. Just like essay.
I don't know if it's. Do you think it's just the content that they, in terms of maybe they are big, but they're watching different things than we think. But it's not big.
No,
let's just be realistic to say it's not like Facebook, WhatsApp is big.
Sam. Mr. Sydney.
Hi Sam. How are you doing?
Have you been in the dating pool since you moved back to Zambia? If yes, what has it been like?
What do you mean by your question?
No, I'm taken. I've looked at the pool from here like, what's going on down? Is that what they're doing? Moving on. What were your dream jobs when you were both younger? I had the charity WWF come into our school, and I thought I wanted to be like a wildlife, save the animals sort of situation. But then I realised that
Chica's scared of everything.
I can't manage.
And I wanted to be almost everything. I wanted to be a businesswoman, dancer. I wanted to open a fashion house with different brands in it, and I wanted to be a racer, a race car driver.
You know what you sound like? You sound like those kids that go and watch those movies, like when you watch like Step Up 2 and then you come out, you're like, I want to be a dancer. And then you watch Cars, you're like, I want to be a racer.
Yeah, straight. And then I also wanted to be that Karate Kid at one point.
What's the process or situation with immigration and visas? Do you have to leave the country every few months? Yeah, I'll do a separate video, but just in summary, to get to Zambia, I had to come on a business visa, which was 30 days, then get a temporary employment visa, which is maximum 6 months, but you have to do 3 months, reapply, then another 3 months. How easy is it to set up a bank account and set up a business? Off the packer yesterday. It's not easy. You can only open up a bank account if you have a employment visa, so not a temporary one, a full employment visa. I don't know, can you open up one if you're a student? Okay, I only have visibility of
what pertains to you.
Yeah.
So it depends on your status.
Yeah, it depends on your status.
I mean, most of it is easy. It's easy to set up. It's just time consuming, like a lot of paperwork. But otherwise, it's fairly easy. There's nothing really complicated about it.
Setting up a business, again, it's just lots of paperwork. If you get it right the first time, it really shouldn't be an issue. 3 things or more you would recommend taking with you when you're relocating. take patience with you. I know that's not a thing, but you're going to need a lot of it. The second time I packed a load of cocoa butter. I even bought some for CHILESHE'S as well.
When I had to relocate to go to different places, it's usually some memory, so a picture of home or something home related. And then the other thing was definitely my laptop connectivity. I just need to be connected somehow to work or to my family. And then just an open mind in knowing that obviously home is always best.
Yeah.
And then knowing that wherever you go, there will be bad things that happen and there will be good things that happen. So just keeping an open mind and being able to see both, because sometimes you can see a lot of good and not be realistic.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where you'd be really pessimistic and not seeing the good things. So
yeah, knowing
to see the best of both worlds can help you. So
and also comparing really like for like when it's not. Yeah. Okay, I know everyone speaks English, but also Bemba. Has the language barrier ever been a problem when conducting business? No. With the language barrier
is pronunciation.
Like
catering.
Yeah, catering.
Yeah. So each time in interviews, Chika always got caught like, "What is catering?" And then I was like, "Catering." What is catering? Catering. They're talking about this kata thing. I said it's catering.
It was so much. I was like, am I pronouncing it wrong? Sometimes I speak too quickly, so I have to be conscious to talk slower, and then also ask like a staff member, do you understand what I said? It's highly likely that they're not going to admit that they didn't understand what I said, and they'll just go into whatever they need to do blindly. So now I'll just say, okay, tell me what you understand from what I said. Tutu, why did you choose Zambia, and is this a long-term thing? Also, what do you and Chi hate about each other? Are Zambian guys hot? Has anyone been hitting on you? Someone actually liked that question. Was that you?
No, I didn't. No, I liked the question, but I just didn't like it.
Someone liked it. So shady, so shady.
Tutu, you're one of us. Okay, hate, we're not going to use the word hate because we don't hate anything. Not hate, but what irritates me is if I really like a song and then she changes it mid-track. That really like, I'm like, why did you change it? She's like, I'm going to the next song.
Yeah, I'm going to the next song. That's what the DJ does. The DJ doesn't play the whole song.
No, but not when it's lit. Not when the beat's about to drop. And you're just there, even your hands on your knees. And the DJ changes the track.
CHILESHE'S, this one here. When I first arrived there, a gecko came into my room. You're laughing because you know you're wrong. So I'm like, at this time I thought it was a lizard. Auntie Dory, there's a lizard. There's a
I've got an explanation for this.
In my room, yeah? So then everyone comes in, oh, it's just a gecko. CHILESHE'S like, oh, it's just a gecko, okay. Bye, goes into the room. I'm like, excuse me. There's a gecko. There's a sling in my room just running around. So the maid came in, the guard came in, everyone's trying to find this thing, yeah? So I'm like, this is not working. Anyway, I ended up taking up my whole mattress and going into CHILESHE'S room. I was like, CHILESHE'S, so you sleep with a gecko in your room? She's like, no. So it's alright for me to sleep with a gecko in my room.
Chika, you're older than me, you're wiser than me. It's like CHILESHE'S 2.0. Surely you can't handle a gecko.
No, I can't. Do you know, the other day I was so tired. I kicked my head back like this. I saw one just crawling across.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, you stay over that side.
You see, I believed in you.
Side.
I knew that you had it in you.
Still on the Zambian guys.
Zambian guys hot. I think the women are very, very...
The women are very beautiful.
I feel like they're not mass produced. But I do feel like when there's a good looking one, he's like really good looking. You know? Yeah. And then they come with the good thing about good looking Zambian men as well is that they come with personality as well. Some countries they're good, but they're like canvas. Has anyone been hitting on you?
Oh, guys, you even laughed. You know the answer to that question. Alright, next.
Which one has been the best one that has ever hit on you? Or the funniest one at least? Yeah, no. The one was like, say Chika just landed here. And she like literally just got here. then someone was like, I've seen you from somewhere. And you're like, I know. No. Like, from where?
From where? At the start, you're so naive. You're like,
Happy at the
Really?
airport.
Really?
Checking in with me. No.
yeah. No.
Did you study business to become a business owner, Chica?
No.
Yeah, I studied international business, but I have been a business owner since I was a kid.
You don't need to study business to be a business owner. You just need to prove the concept that you have works, and then go forth and be successful. It does help for structures like policies and
Strategies, pricing. But it's not like, there's certain things that, like, if like I was a neurologist, right? I needed to go to school to do that. But business is one of those things you actually don't know how to go to. You don't have to go to school to do that, because the information is almost like in abundance everywhere. And then also, it's not like you need like an apprenticeship or something like a residency that will certify and say that you're a business person.